Welcome back to the Derek Smith Spiel. Today is a solo mission. That's right, no guests today. It is just me, yours truly, Derek Smith, and we're going to do a segment that I want to call Random Rants, because when something gets under my skin, I can really go on about it. So let's get started. Today, it's all about the bathrooms, specifically college bathrooms, but this can really be applicable in any bathroom. I hope not your home bathroom. If it is, you need to get on top of it. I'm talking about the people who leave full turds in the toilet. That's right, you're walking in, you walk into the bathroom, you open up the stall door, and you see a full turd in the toilet. But it doesn't just stop there. That's not the only problem. The problem is there's no toilet paper either. Nothing. It is just the turd. Log, a log. Looks like you could split wood. A log in the toilet, and no toilet paper at all. I I want to know how they do it, to be honest. If do they poop in one toilet, wipe in another, and then flush in another, or do they just flat out not wipe? There's no way they can feel comfortable enough to just honk out a dirt snake that long and not wipe, not do anything, and just leave it there to ferment and smell. No Febreze or anything, no courtesy either. No Febreze, no courtesy, just a little, well, not a little, a big foot-long gift in the toilet. Disgusting. What goes through your mind? What, okay, maybe you forgot. How do you forget to wipe? How did, unbelievable. Unbelievable, but I mean, that's not the only thing that's left in the bathrooms. If you listen to my podcast with Detective Nate, full disclosure with Detective Nate, we also go into many other things that happen in the bathroom. There's clothes that are left in the bathroom. There's blood trails in the bathroom. One that I didn't mention was the hair. The hair problem is ridiculous. You would think that Sasquatch uses the showers. There is hair everywhere. Every inch of the wall. Okay, I'm exaggerating. I can't go that far. But there's hair everywhere. There's one person, I haven't figured out who it is, but I should know because it's in the same stall, and they always take their Zen out and stick it on the wall. And it's always the same stall. I'd imagine it's always the same person, too. I just haven't really looked into it. It grosses me out, but honestly, eventually you get used to it. You shower here every day, twice a day, and you see, there's the Zen on the wall. Must be the guy from around the corner. You shouldn't have to, but that's how it is. Same with the hair. The hair everywhere. Wear shower shoes. If you're going to college or just going to a public shower, wear shower shoes. My parents were telling me that I needed a pair of shower shoes, and I didn't believe them. I packed shower shoes just to entertain them. Man, am I glad that I packed shower shoes because it gets disgusting. Between the hair, it's just nasty. You do eventually feel clean after 10 minutes of scrubbing. You can feel clean, but not ideal conditions. Not ideal conditions. What makes it even worse is sometimes you'll be in the bathroom and a cleaning lady walks in. In the beginning of the year, they were pretty good. They would wait outside and they would let you do your thing, and then eventually when they would come out, they would Velcro these almost like the crime scene tape, the do not enter stuff. They would Velcro the doors on both sides with a do not enter thing, and they would go in there and clean. They just gave up on that. They don't do that anymore. I was in the shower one day, and I was in the shower for 5 minutes. Water was running. It was very clear someone was in there. Then I heard someone walk in and take a garbage bag out and start cleaning the bathroom. One of the cleaning ladies was cleaning the bathroom while I was using the shower. And it is a cleaning lady. Like, it would be a little better if it was a cleaning man. No, it's a cleaning lady. Always nice to me. Says hi. Says hi back. Smiles. Like, she seems pleasant. So goes outside for smoke break, probably the best part of her day. She doesn't have to clean up after us animals, just gets the smoke and the fresh air. She still sees me there and says hi, but it's, yeah, it's twisted. And I'm not the only one who has this problem. I heard one of my neighbors, I overheard him. I guess you could say, eavesdropping. I was walking by and heard some good conversation, though it isn't difficult to eavesdrop on my neighbors. They're relatively noisy, nothing too obnoxious. Invited me to come in their dorm one night. Also offered to throw me a birthday party. I think they forgot about that. They might have been under the influence when they asked me that, but that did happen. Really nice neighbors, do their own thing. But I was walking by and I heard that they had the same problem. One of them said I was in the stall taking a shit, and the cleaning lady came in. I His roommate was laughing. I kind of chuckled too, but I was like, "Yeah, I know that happens. That just happens." There was one person, I don't know if they were trying to dye their own hair, but they left, like, every sink was dyed purple. That was interesting. One time someone decided that they didn't want to use the sink in the kitchen. They wanted to use the bathroom sinks to clean out their coffee grinds every day. So it looked like someone was packing dirt in our sinks for a little bit, but it was just coffee. You could smell it. It actually wasn't too bad of a smell. Every morning at 8 a.m. sharp, my roommate wakes up and brews some coffee in his Keurig, and it always makes the room smell good. Just a nice pumpkin spice smell. Beats the alternative of dorm room BO. You learn about that pretty quick. But there's my random rant, really just public bathrooms in general. My tips, I guess, learn to live with it. I mean, even myself, if you guys would allow me to be vulnerable, I am a shy peer. And that's just something you've got to overcome, because there's so many instances of dirty bathrooms and people walking up to a urinal next to you or walking behind you, and you've got to be able to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just keep going. In the showers, try and stay in the center. Don't brush up against the wall. Shower shoes. Wet wipes. Bring wet wipes so you can wipe the toilet seats down. Yeah, those are just 2 cents from a veteran like myself. So there's my random rant. I will say I'm going to have a couple of guests on. I'm waiting on a band. I'm going to surprise you guys on the band. I don't want to leak it just in case it doesn't come into fruition, but I'm working on getting a band in here over a Zoom meeting. I'm working on that. And I've got a couple other guests up my sleeve, but today was just a fun random rant for you. Now it's time for the plugs. If you are listening to this on Spotify, you can also listen to my podcast on YouTube at Derek Smith Stock 13. If you're listening to this random rant on YouTube, you can listen on Spotify. Just search the Derek Smith Spiel. If you want the highlight reels of the podcast, you don't want to listen to the whole thing, you just want the best of the best in short 1 to 2 minute clips, you can follow my Instagram at Derek Smith Stock or my TikTok at SmithStock5. Again, those have the short 1 to 2 minute clips of the best parts of my podcast. I also do that on YouTube, but I post full episodes on there as well. If you're tired of the indoors crap, the podcast, you want to get a taste of the great outdoors, then listen to Dylan Smith Outdoors on YouTube channel at Dylan Smith Outdoors 8459. He does it all. Cook, clean, or catch, cook, clean, fishing, outdoor recipes, unboxing videos, you name it, he's got it. Anything outdoors. The short film Vivid, that is also available on YouTube, released by Tyler Shulkin. You can find Tyler's page on YouTube by searching Shulk-06. I repeat, Shulk-06. He has the short film Vivid out right now. It is a great 6-minute action thriller that can be as deep or as shallow as you want it. It's amazing. He's also currently working on another short film. We're going to get him on to promote that. So stay tuned for more Tyler Shulk. And again, his YouTube channel is at Shulk-06. And don't forget to go to Instagram and follow the Thursday account, because Thursday is a day of the week that needs some more celebration. Search at LCAA Thursday to follow the Thursday account. But there it is. That's a random rant on the Derek Smith Spiel. This one on public bathrooms. Thanks for listening.